Grand Rising, everyone. This is Goddess Vicky, and I'm going to be doing your full moon and Capricorn reading for July 2020. And what I'm going to be doing is, don't mind the way the camera's positioned. I'm having a midlife crisis at the moment, but no, I'm trying to not show my word right now. But I'm going to be doing is pulling a couple cards from 3 different decks, from my White Rider deck, from my Work Your Light deck, and my Spirit Animal Oracle decks. And what I'm going to do is perceive the messages that need to be received during this time, during the full moon in Capricorn. I am filming this freshly during the full moon, with all the full moon energy that is to be absorbed. While I'm shuffling the cards, 2 cards did come up that happens to be the reference for the month of July, reference to the full moon, which is the 8 of Cups and Temperance. So this month is going to be a good month. I see this month being a month of prosperity, a month of letting go of things that are going to be materialistically binding you to the lower energies that are going on right now. But also I see a chance to let that go and allow yourself to truly uplift yourself to a new place while you balance out your giving and taking of finances during this month. But specifically, I'm going to do is ask Spirit to pull a couple cards on each one to basically talk about what is needed during this full moon and what can we do to allow ourselves to perceive the energy that's needed to receive during this time. And the first card that's being pulled up from the Right Rider deck is the Emperor. So during this full moon, there's going to be a lot of big dick energy going around right now, which means that there's going to be a lot of masculine divine energy that is going to start to seep through for a lot of different people, a lot of different parties during this full moon going into the next full moon, because I see this strength, this growth growing very, very strong and not letting go at all. I see it just building up on top of energy, allowing itself to fester out and to teach people how to heal through the divine masculine and not through the toxic masculine. Next card being pulled up is the Star. This is a time, especially during this full moon, we have a eclipse going on at the same time, to rest, to heal, to allow ourselves to unbind from what is currently binding ourselves to lower energy, allowing ourselves to not heal, allowing ourselves to not be at our best at this moment, and how we can heal to allow ourselves to get out of that that personal ailment that's going on, is what I'm hearing. And allow yourself, get out of that personal ailment, get out of that personal grief, and allow yourself to be free, allow your vessel to be free, allow yourself to contemplate the past, not mistakes, but the past journeys that you may have taken, and allow yourself to expand yourself during new journeys during this time. And what journeys are you being pulled to? What journeys are you being called to during this time? Right now, Spirit is calling everyone to their destiny, calling everyone to their path lines, everyone to where they belong to be, and allowing yourself to actually go down the road that you're being called to. I'm seeing going down the riverbank. I'm seeing don't take the smooth course, but sometimes you have to take the rocky course in order to allow yourself to let go of what is no longer needed for you, and to take that new path. You may feel a little hesitant, you may feel unsure about the new path, but Spirit is saying that you need to trust your instinct, trust your gut, and allow yourself to take that journey, because you are going to be protected at this time. There's a lot of protection that needs to go on during the month of July, and the July guide that we are releasing on July 7th. There is a lot of information about how to protect yourself. This guide is going to be a virtual experience more than a written one, so it's going to be video interaction and stuff like that. But allow yourself to, sorry, child in the background, but allow yourself to be free of that, and allow yourself to let go of what you don't need to hold on to during this time. Because there are new plans, there are new agendas, there is a new line, there's a new path for you to follow during this time, and Spirit wants you to concentrate on the new path. It's time for us to break timelines and to stop going back over and over the same time loops. It's time for us to break those chains of history, those chains of repeating cycles, and allow yourself to birth something new Birth something new, birth something great that is meant for you by trusting your path, by trusting what's best for you, by trusting what you need for yourself to understand amongst yourself, to allow yourself to go down the appropriate path that is actually meant for you, not a path that you feel like you should be pushing yourself down towards. Also, Spirit wants you guys to know that it is a very, very lucky time. This is funny. So I've had my run-in with rabbits a lot recently in the last couple of weeks, and this card is very resonant right now. But right now is a very lucky time. Right now is a very lucky time. It's a time for prosperity to grow, to build that, to allow the luck to flow into yourself, and to allow yourself to be lucky. Allow yourself to metaphorically have that right rabbit's foot, lucky's foot, in your back pocket, on your keychain, whatever the case may be, in order to allow your luck to flow free. Can't speak English right now. Next card up is the Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours, and I'm literally seeing it as a direct message, as freedom is, now is your time for freedom, especially for people of color right now. We're going through a lot. Basically, we're going through an updated 2020 Civil War, and Spirit is saying freedom is yours. It is, you are strong like a horse. Freedom is yours. Freedom is that end result of what we will all want to accomplish, and Spirit sees it happening in our future. Spirit sees us, is allowing us to see all the holes in society right now that needs to be mended, that needs to be rebroken and put back into a new perspective. Because nothing is wasted. There's always lessons to be learned during this time, but Spirit wants you to know that the end result is to learn from the past, and from learning from that past, allowing yourself to grow towards the future for the month of July, for this full moon especially. And again, during this full moon, Spirit is saying it is a time to let go, a time to allow yourself to shed what is no longer needed, to look for new pathways, to look for a new line, a new way of life, a new way of being. And the last card Spirit wants you guys to resonate with is Panther Spirit, which is fitting for what I just said, for Black Lives Matter. And Spirit is saying, to finish off with, it is time to reclaim your power. It is time to reclaim what you know in your heart, in your mind, and in your gut to be true. It is a time to claim the power of the full moon, allow it to absorb you, allow it to fuel you, allow it to cleanse you. And then also during this time, allow yourself to see how powerful you are, and to see what blessings and that you can bring to this universe during this time. So, hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, be sure to check out the information underneath this video, and go ahead and send us an email or send us a message on social media, and then we will look forward to seeing you guys soon, to helping you clear your paths, to help you find what answers that are needed to be found for you during this time. And until next time, which will be the new moon reading, blessed be.